Anyway, how y'all doing? Just thought I'd do a quick update here. I've got a new project coming in. It's a double flute pouch. It's going to be made out of, let's see, I got some here. This kind of milled vegetable tan leather. It's soft and it's pliable. And I'm going to have to make some kind of a stitching pony to stitch it because it's going to be flute length with the flap. That's going to take a lot of stitching, and I'm not going to try and chase that thing around on my bench to try and stitch it. This works great with the stiffer leathers, but it's not going to work well with that milled veg tan because, you know, it's flexy. That's going to be coming up. But right now, I want to introduce you to my new tablet. It's a Samsung Tab 4. Ta-da. Ta-da. And the idea behind it is I want to get a tablet, but I also want to get a video camera because right now I'm doing this on my on a laptop using the webcam. So this can be used as a video camera. When I'm traveling, I would rather use something like this than to tote the whole laptop with me. Because, you know, you can get the internet and you can do most everything else. And usually, I got fingerprints all over it. When I'm traveling, I can just slip it into this little Crown Royal bag. Off I go. No fuss, no muss. It does take a decent video. I took it I used this on that hiking video I did earlier, and it did take a decent video. So, you know, I'll probably be using it more often. I'm waiting on. I ordered a tripod adapter for this, and I'm waiting on that to come in. Plus, it has like this little bendy cord. I'll show y'all when it comes in. Thing that clamps and adapts to this, so I could use it to, like, you know, hang from stuff, winding around a tree to go hike. I don't know, whatever. I just think it'd come in kind of handy. But like I said, I'm using a webcam right now, and of course I'm trying to look at the camera, but I keep looking down at the monitor to see where I'm at. So hold on, I got an idea. Okay, this is how I've been setting up for my videos here. I got my my laptop sitting atop my toolbox and pointed down toward my workstation here. But with this this little tablet, I'll be able to get around a lot more with it. And in fact, I'm thinking about giving you all a tour of my toolbox. I think I'll go ahead and do that. I'll give you a toolbox tour using my little little handheld tablet here, and we'll see how that works out. This is what I guess you could call my main toolbox. Just gonna zoom down all the way, and yes, it is. And in here, I've got, surprise, surprise, leatherworking tools. Got a couple of burnishers here. I've got a designated one for black leathers because I don't want any of that black dye transferring over to a brown one. This one I try to keep clean, but you know, it picks some stuff up. I'll take some sandpaper to it and get that off. I've got my cutting tools over here, my rolling cutter, Skyrex, you know, these aren't all cutting tools. Dividers, another skiver, and a pair of utility scissors that come in handy from time to time. Got some more stuff over here. You know, edge bevelers, this little knife, awls, and up here I've got this knife that I've been using more and more. I'll go ahead and strop it and keep it sharp because the blades as they come from the factory, I don't consider them sharp enough. Stitch groover, folder creaser. Now, this comes off, and I've got more stuff. I've got my strap end cutter out there, another awl, and this is my my strop, along with my jeweler's rouge. Let's see what else have I got here. Oh, my chisels. Got my 1-inch and my 1/2-inch chisels. Let's see. That's some extra blades for my skyrer. Gotta have beeswax. Then down here, there's a hole punch, daubers, extra blades, and my mallet. Hunk of sandpaper. I don't know why. And one of those tools I can't possibly live without, my strap cutter. Great for making belts. Okay, let me put this all back together and I'll introduce you to another toolbox. This is a toolbox that I made some years ago. I got box joints on the corner just to make it good and strong. Double clasps on the front. And let's see what's inside. Up on top, the handle is just a dowel rod with a couple of hunks of 2x4 cut down. I think it's 2x4, it might be 1x. Yeah, that looks like a 2x. And that's glued and screwed to the top. Lots of screws to hold that together. In here, I've got my stitching stuff. Scissors, thread, more thread, more thread, more thread, more thread, lace, and I got my needles. Got some needles there, lighter. This is actually beading wire. I find it comes in useful for various things. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Got an awl. And one of the stitching awls that I rarely use anymore. Hemostats, you never know. Over here, these are actually beading tools, but this flat-nosed little pair of needle noses comes in very handy for pulling that needle through when you got to. Speaking of that, where's my... There it is. And my fid. Can't forget my fid. Okay, and that's a little tour of my stitching toolbox. Now we've got another toolbox. This one, the latch broke off of it, so I took a piece of coat hanger wire and bent it around, put it in with a couple of screws. It holds pretty well. But in this one, these are like for tooling stuff. I've got some of my bigger stamps over here. That's the wolf paw, buffalo skull, and I do believe, yeah, this is a skull and crossbones. I put that on cigarette holders. Yeah. And for those, I use this big handle. Pound the crap out of it. Got some stamps here. And I got a basket weave set that I use quite often. Like I said, I got one of these things. I never use it, and I had some extra room in this box, so that's where it ended up. another stitch groove, but I have this one set up as a creaser. I just keep it that way instead of switching them back and forth. They don't cost that much. Under here, I've got a couple of mallets, wooden mallet and a polymer mallet, or plastic actually, whatever they call it. I've got a set of 1/2-inch numbers, Native American pictograph set, set of 1/2-inch alphabet, and a 1/4-inch set of alphabet. And they all stack nice and neatly in the lower section of this toolbox. Now I just hope the focus on this thing is a lot clearer than what I'm seeing through the little screen on it. Okay, and that all fits into there. Now up here I've got my fasteners and stuff in mason jars. Got some lace over there. This is actually, this is not actually a cell phone. It's a cell phone dummy. It's a display cell phone that I use to make a pouch. This is only $14, so it's not so bad. Next shelf up, I got a lot of my chemicals and dyes and tan coats and such. Up here, just, well, reference. And up on the top shelf, oh, my skull's backwards. I wonder if that means anything. But yeah, I got my skull, my shrunken head, and my sumo bobbleheads. Smith & Wesson. That's my clipboard where I put my projects. Pattern making stuff. Antique little hammer. And the things I use to put on my bench when I'm doing dye work, because I don't want to get dye all over my nice, clean, pretty bench. Well, clean anyway. Got my 1 1/4-inch chisel there. I use that a fair amount, so it lives up there. Now, oh, got my juice. That's just red fruit punch. Now when I'm done and I'm ready to transfer the video over to the computer and get it onto YouTube, I just use a little adapter cord, connect it up to the laptop, and open a file, and I can just click and drag. So it works rather well. I'm going to use this to take more video. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I have a tripod adapter on its way. So when the parade comes through town, I'll have it on video for y'all.